Hi guys, happy Friday. I'm back today with another little bead mosaic type project. Today we're going to make earrings out of a specialty finding that I carry at beadsboutiques.com. It's something that you could use to make an earring, or you could string it to make a bracelet. So come on over here and I'll show you how. But before you do that, be sure you subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like the video, say you like it by giving me a thumbs up. And if you have a kind comment to leave, I would love to hear it. If you have anything else to tell me, why, I guess you'll have to email me through the website. beadsboutiques.com. Okay? Anyway, come on over and let's get started. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back to show you how to make some cute earrings, and you're going to have so much fun with it. It's going to be crazy good fun. Anyway, so what I'm using is I'm using this part. And you may or may not have ever noticed it at beadsboutiques.com. I just never made a big deal of it, although, being honest, it is one of my personal favorites. I love this part. Why do I love it so much? Well, let me tell you. First of all, you could hook it together, a bunch of them, about 5 or 6 of them, and you could make a sectional bracelet. That would be awesome. And I love this cushion octagon shape. It's really cool. And they're very thick. They're perfectly flat on the back. And they're a very pale brass ox color, and they're golden edge, very beautiful. 5 or 6 of them will do it. Just hook them up with jump rings and put a clasp on. And you could embellish them if you want. You could use tissue decoupage. You could do bead mosaic, mini assemblage, or whatever you want. You could just do it and have a blast. You could even make it look like an animal if you want. So you could do that. Or you could use them for little tabs to make earrings, which is what we're going to do today, being honest. And then another thing you would do, take this away. This by itself could just be a really cool little pendant on a leather cord. You know, just put this on a leather cord, simple. Put some little bead mosaic, pretty cute thing in here, and then just maybe hang just a little drop dangle, and that's it. Simple as pie. Make it in less than half an hour and have a blast, and everybody say, "Where did you get that? I want one too." And then you could say, "I make them. You can buy one from me." So there you go. It's all good. Or your friends. You can make them for free if you're inclined, or you can have a party, invite them all over and say, this is what we're going to make today. But anyway, that is BEZ02935. Javi will put it in the particulars there at the end of the description. And as you can see, we have a lot of them. I have another order in for them already. So early next week, we'll have more than half again this much. So we're going to have plenty of them. So feel free to order them if you like.
And we have one that goes the other way with the...
What's that?
With these go the other way. There's one just exactly like this, but this is on this side. The connectors.
Really? So, okay, so you can... Well, I need to find out which one that is, because I should order both of them in. So you could get it with the tabs out the side here, like ears on his face, or you get it like a hat and a chin, or something. I don't know. I always try to put a visual to it. So, either way, however you like it, you could do it. So you could, that way you could hang the top of this and make it go like this. And I kind of like that idea, actually. So I have to try some. But this is BEZ02935. Look in the bezel section of our website, and you should find them both there. But Javi will get you the links at the bottom of the description, so be sure that you scroll down when this is over, and that way we won't invade your screen with a bunch of links. Okay, so anyway, let me get started. These are so easy you just won't believe it. And I do these, I'm not using Cerulean with these, I'm just using good old plain old glue. So I'm going to start out, and I think first, as you can see, these don't match. That's because there's 2 different styles. I'm going to show you how to do each one. So simple. So let's get started with this one, and I'm going to put this little baggie under it because this is paper and I don't want glue to stick to it. So I'm going to stick this guy on here, and I'm going to try to duplicate this, only it has to be mirrored. In other words, it has to be exactly this, but going the other way to make earrings. It could go the same way, probably most people wouldn't notice, but to be technically the best, it should mirror. It should be the same thing, but going the other way. So, having said that, let me start with my glue. And as you know, what we're going to do is we are going to coat this entire interior surface. And the reason we do that is because then we don't have to keep gluing stuff in. You know, you might have one or two you might have to glue in, but usually not. You know, you can get it all onto here and just use your pick-me-up tool or your needle-nose pliers. Just pick up your stuff, put it on there, set it, and done. You don't have to worry about putting glue on all these little components and making a perfect mess of it, because that's when you get glue strings and all that other good garbage, which none of us needs to have that, right? I don't. Enough frustration in life without glue strings in my life too, right? No glue strings. We should make a bag or some kind of t-shirt or something like that and put it on Teespring, huh, Hobby? No
Yeah.
glue strings,
No
like
glue
a big,
strings.
like a big red thing with the bar through it, you know, like you do.
And have a glue strings.
No glue strings. And then be super boutiques.
I have got those glue
We
strings
keep threatening
before.
to do that. Javi keeps threatening to do that.
Yeah, I
threatening
keep
to do
saying that, don't I?
We got to put some stuff on there because we have cute ideas, but it's just getting it all done. I mean, tell you what,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot more videos than usual. Lately, not quite as many because I'm teaching right now. You know, I'm teaching a class on responsible repurposing, and we are having a ball. But I taught it just this morning, so now I'm doing this, and my house is a perfectly filthy mess. Being honest, I got to get it cleaned up today sometime, and then get back to the class and give them their links, and then go check their creative group and all that, blah, 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 blah.
Brenda
So
is a
anyway.
busy woman here,
Yeah,
guys.
everybody's busy. In fact, we're too blame busy this time. All of us. I don't
Really?
know what I'm saying. I'm talking
Well,
so
I'm
fast
not
because I'm so busy. I'm revved. Okay, so I'm going to start with this little piece here, which we have at this website, and I'm going to put this up in the corner and take my little toothpick and kind of tamp it down, move it around. I want to try to get it all inside the frame if I possibly can. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the opposite side, and I have this pulled out already. I'm going to put a little piece of the tiny mosaic, which was in the bead mixes, which, as you can imagine, flew right off of our shelves. I have to make more, so I have more stuff coming. Don't
Doesn't
worry.
it have to be the opposite side?
You know what? You did. Didn't I just get done telling them what did I do? I did do this. That was
I thought that was the bead mosaic part.
No, this does go the right place.
Yeah, it's just
The
a
bead
little...
mosaic part goes. Yeah, it goes down under. You're right. Somehow I was thinking it was under. Okay, right here it goes, because that would be the same but opposite of this. Okay, thanks, Hubby. That
Yeah, you're
was
welcome.
a good tip. So now what I need to do is I need to put this guy next to it. Okay. And that's going to be kind of a little hard because I think this one was really round and this one is square, which it doesn't really matter. But I may have to do a tiny bit of fill in there. That's all right. Okay, so now I want to use a little tiny bit of cup chain. This is 2 millimeter Czech Preciosa. We have it on the website. We have a bunch of different little cup chains on the site now. You might want to come check it. None of it's expensive. I was on a wholesale site the other day where I get a few little doodads. And they said they had a cup chain sale, so I thought I'd take a look at it. You know, why not? I'm here. Let me see what they got. They wanted twice as much as I sell mine for retail. I mean, geez, what? And that was supposed to be wholesale. I'm like, nobody pays that much. Come on. Retail customers don't want to even pay that much. It's like, what century are you living in? I don't know. But maybe they're anticipating the fact that Swarovski DIY is closing down. Don't know if you guys have heard that. So maybe they are already anticipating they can't get any more, so they're jacking the price up. I don't know. But I would look for the price of some Swarovski goods that you buy from some suppliers that are holding a stock of them to go up before very long. If they haven't already. In fact, I believe they have in some places like this place. Because you're not going to be able to get them. You're not going to be able to buy Swarovski cup chain or any of these other good greeblies that you like. No stones, no beads, no none of that. None of it. No mas. There's none. And I don't understand it. I don't know why this company that has been so successful with that kind of product would quit offering it, but they are. And I didn't bring my little rhinestones down. Well,
Which
I'll have to
stones?
do these ones. I have them upstairs. I'm going to fake it. Don't worry. I'm good at faking it.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
better
thought
show
about
me.
them down here. You know what? There's some over in here. I can use. There's some in here. They aren't exactly the ones I wanted, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll do this.
Your hair's showing, Brenda.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta remember that. So I had a different set of problems this morning. I had to make sure that the book was in the frame in the appropriate place, and this is not the color I want. Yeah, no hair and scalp is icky. Yeah, these aren't the right color.
Oh, it's a smaller kind.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna put another bit. That's just the thing. You improvise when you do this stuff. Okay, I got some more of this cup chain here. I'm just going to take a quick look and make sure I didn't stick it someplace because I'm like positive I brought this down. But I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not do it. It is not in here, no place. So I will just do this. I will just do another row, but in order to get it to fit, I'm going to have to put a little bit more glue. I didn't get it quite out to the edges. That's why you want to get it all the way out to the edges, or you'll be reapplying it like I am right now. See? Okay, yeah, Swarovski, they're just going to make their decorative stuff and their jewelry and stuff. They're not going to offer us DIYers the ability to buy the little chatons we like and the chain and
None of those things?
none of it's
Wow.
all gone. It's going to be all gone. They're
can't
starting to
believe
shut it
that.
down in April. That means I won't be able to get Cerulean anymore because it comes from them. So I have a big order in. I will get at least that. And then after that, I'm going to have to switch to another product, which I think will probably be epoxy sculpt. It has a good reputation. A lot of people like using it. You can do a lot of other things with it too. Very versatile. The only problem is that the buy-in is really steep. It's like I got to buy enough to be Walmart almost to get it, but it might be worth it. I'm gonna have something if we're gonna be doing bead mosaic, right? I think so. Am I staying in the frame good enough? No, I'm not. Javi, you gotta tell me because I
Sorry.
don't know. This tight close-up work, I tend to pull it right up to myself because I want to be able to see it, but then you can't.
Yeah.
What?
The only problem is when you have it up front.
Then I bend my
then
head
your
in.
hair is there.
I know.
And so I'm trying to see
I
if
don't know
there's
what
a
I'm gonna do. I
solution
need
in here.
X-ray vision. That's what
We
I
need like little what's that called? The one they put in their eye. The little thing when you have it on your head and you put it over your eye.
Is it science fiction?
No, it's
It's
for
for-
magnifying.
Oh,
They have something-
Optivisor type thing.
Yeah, but they have it on their head like a headband.
Yeah, I have to get one of them. I had one once, and I didn't care
Those
for
look
it.
pretty cool.
Well, I had one once, and I didn't care for it.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh,
But that doesn't mean it's no good. They probably have better ones now. It was a long time ago.
that's true.
Okay. Sorry, guys, if I was off camera. I hope you didn't miss anything. I'm going to try so hard, because I know that's very frustrating. And I don't want you to stop watching, because I frustrated you. I've had a few comments lately about that, and I can only apologize and try to do better. I don't think I've ever worked quite this small before on here. Okay, so this is about done. I'm going to have to fill a little bit with a little tiny Ballatini pearl here and one here. That won't take only a minute, and I got to put my rose on there, which is this. So this means I'm going to have to put a little bit more glue so it'll hold it. Okay, so I did that. And so I got that. Then I got to put a little doohickey on there. And I thought I pulled it up because I don't want to get my hair in the it's right here. It's tiny, so it's hard to pick out of there. Alright, there it is.
Oh, the
Yeah, it's cut from the little polymer clay cans. Yeah, we had the best bead mosaic mix. I have to say, it had great stuff in it. It had all this stuff I'm using now. But we sold out of it so fast. I mean, I made like
a bunch.
30, 35 of them, but they just flew out. And I tell you what, they are fun, so I don't blame people for getting them. Just have to make more, that's all. Okay, so now this is pretty much done, except I want to take and put, I might have a little cleanup here when I'm done. I hate that when I have cleanup because it's really tiny and hard to see. I'm going to put my little Ballatini thing here. micro bead. Oh, guess what? I finally found where I could get some micro beads. I could get the tiny no-hole pearls, but the micro beads were getting hard because for some reason, you know, they're all made in China. They always have been. No big scoop, you guys know that. Anyway, for some reason, they didn't want to send out of the country the DIY stuff that they use for doing nails. And, you know, the little pearl beads, the little Valentini beads, little caviar beads, some call them, or micro beads, are a hot thing for that. And so I usually use FedEx or DHL to get my stuff here, and they didn't want to send them that way. They just weren't going to do it. The only way I could get it is like some kind of special packet that takes 2 months. I don't think so. Or I think I could have got it UPS, but it was really expensive that way. I'm like, no, I got to watch my money here. So anyway, so I wasn't able to get it for a little bit. But then I found another vendor, and they were able to get them to me. So they're on their way, and we'll have them next week. And it's a whole little set in little tubes, and they're going to be mighty fine. So there you can see I did the other side. Now all I have to do is hook up the bottom part, which I think I have right over here. This was some wonderful vintage chain that we had at the website. Not to make you cry for it, but I can't get any more. I bought 80 foot. It was gone in a day. You know, we had some more before that. It was gone fast. I had it for a long time. Nobody seemed to pay attention to it. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, we got to have that. So away it went. And then I didn't have no more. So I got some more. I have just a little bit left. So this is my stash. This is all I have in the world of it. That's it. And she says they're not making it anymore. It's from, I think, the 80s, 70s or 80s. And the stones are lucite. And they're not what, you know, people fake you out and tell you they're lucite when they're not. These are lucite stones. So they're very cool, very shiny and glittery, beautiful. And I can't get any more. Pooh. But anyway, I thought I would just, you know, save time. That is not the best closed jump, but I'll come back to that. But I thought, you know, since I was like hurrying for time a little bit today, I thought, oh, well, I'll just go ahead and put these on and we'll be good. So I'm going to do this. And then I got these new connectors. Oh, you guys have to come over and get some. Aren't they sweet? I thought I was buying a little cast daisy. And it came in and the little ding-dang thing had rhinestones all over it. I'm like, oh, wow, how nice is that? And it's a connector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this part off because I don't need the connector piece down there unless I want it to hang down to my knees, and I don't think I do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I cut that off pretty flush. I might have to go back and clean that up a little bit. But I just about got one of these pair of earrings done, and this is the harder pair. So the other pair is easier. Ha, ha, ha. Well, I thought it was. We'll see. You should never say this is easier. Never say it, because it will automatically get worse. Should know better than to say that. Okay, that's about done. So all I need to do is let that set up, and then put a, you know, ear wire on it, and stick it in my ear and say, don't I look great? So I got that one done. So you'll have fun with that, okay? All you need are these little BEZ02935s, and you got the start of it, and the rest of it is just your little bits from your Mosaic kit or things you have around. You know, I mean, when you start searching around, you'll find all kinds of things that you can use. So anyway, I'm going to start this one out again to do the other one. I'll get this lined up over here so I can see what I did. And first I'm going to fill the cup, the bezel, with glue. This would have been really nice if I'd used Cerulean, and I intended to, but I didn't because I was teaching this morning, and I would have had to do it last night, and my hands would have been a positive wreck, and they're already all dried up and terrible looking. I mean, just cracked and all kinds of, and I'm using cream and stuff all the time, and it's just winter time, you know, you get like that. My hands usually aren't too bad, but in the winter, I think we all have to fight with it a little bit, don't we? So it's quite cold here in Ohio. I don't know where you are, what temperature is, but here in Ohio today, it's a rather cold day. So let me just get this 25. In. 25. It feels like it too, because it's always colder down here in the basement. Anywho, remember when you do this to try and get it all the way out to the sides, or you'll be fighting with adding glue. And when I say fighting, I mean trying not to get it anywhere that it doesn't need to be, you know. You don't want to get extra glue off the edges there. It'll look nasty. You won't be happy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to use my little compasses that I used a couple weeks ago when I did my bead mosaic pendants. And of course, we want north to be pointing up. So I put north up. We do have these on the side of, I brought them down here. It's, this is so I can remember to de-inventory them. They're base 04866, okay? And we'll put that at the end with a link to go right to them so you can find. So yeah, I've been carrying these for as long as I have been doing jewelry, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to do my best to get that centered. If I don't, you'll know it's because I'm holding it far away from me and I can't bend over, because then you guys will be looking at my head. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to have to not worry about it right now. So now I want to put this on here, and I thought I had one cut to size, and of course it's not here. See, these good people that do these presentations, you know, they're so good at it. They have everything laid out ahead of time, and I thought I did, but I must not have brought it down. Like I say, I was kind of hurrying today. Not that that's any excuse, but you can see I'm taking my cup chain, and I have a little bit of colored cup chain. So I thought I would just make some use of that and put it under there. And I've got this shoved up as far as I can on the top. So I'm going to go up to this first red one. So I'll get in there and cut that off. I can do that. And then if it's a little too long, you can always smush it down. Or if it's a little too short, you can pull it. Because you know there's those little spacers in between the cups. And you can kind of condense it or make it bigger or whatever you want. You know, it kind of gives you a little leeway is what I want to say. Give a little leeway with it. Now this is out of kilter for sure. Okay. Alrighty. So I did that. That's pretty good. What did I put under it? Oh, I see. I put these little guys. These are kind of fun. These little springy sprocket things. I found out they were really good for the bottom of this. They fit just right. So I'm going to use them. Put this one in the middle.
You want to bring it up a little bit?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Javi, for reminding me. That's your job. You did it well. Remind the old lady.
It's okay.
You're the producer director, so you have to direct me.
Don't blame me, guys.
She has that credit, you know, on the end page.
That's
so
true.
She has to earn it. So she said, Brenda, you were out of the frame so much of that. And I says, and why didn't you tell me?
That's a good question.
Because do I know? No, I'm doing a project. I don't know. You have to tell me this stuff. And the people would tell me if only I could hear them. They're at home saying, get out of the frame. Move it up. Why do you do that?
It's hard.
It is.
That's all we're going to say.
It's hard to be doing this. Okay. Except if you can do it for fun, then it's great. So
Yeah, that's
good. All right, so I got 3 nice ones there going along in a row. Let me see.
I had to bring it up a little bit.
Okay, how's that?
There you go.
All
Perfect.
All right, good. I'm glad it's perfect. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little tiny ballatinis, micro beads or caviars, and I'm going to dump it down in the middle of that. And it is so teeny tiny, it just went right down the bottom. And I'll tamp it a little bit, and it'll just be glued in, because there's glue under that, isn't there? Yep, there is. So now we're going to fill this one. Sometimes it goes in real good, and other times, no. Sometimes it don't. All right, went in nice. Didn't fight me, yay. I like it when things go well. All right, so now I need to put a few more of those boogers in along the sides and stuff. So I'll get out my picker. Come on, you. Some days it doesn't want to cooperate, and other days it's wonderful. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I got more than one way to do this. All right. I would have rather done it the other way, but if If I have to do it a different way, at least I got 2 ways, right? Yep. What do you guys think of these for earrings? I think they're kind of sweet. Me likey, me likey. I want to go get like a bunch of these little things for myself and make a bunch of different styles. Now, what I want to do now, and one little more thing I want to do is I want to put one little pearl here. And that's down into the glue. Make sure you get it down into the glue. We're on the home stretch now, guys. Okay. Stay. So I'm going to get that lined up. Aw, you.
He escaped.
Yeah, he did. I don't want to be in your thing. Alright, so I got one last thing to do before I put the bottom one. And let's put the rhinestone tuck chain. I put the rhinestone tuck chain up here. Rhinestone tuck chain.
It's okay. I do the same thing sometimes. I'll be like, that word just came out of my mouth. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I said that. Did that come out of my mouth?
No, I didn't even know what I said.
Did I say that?
I feel like...
That was a horrible noise. Oh my goodness. Well, I've got one piece of advice: don't get old. Except you want to get old because the alternative's no good.
What's the alternative?
What's the alternative? Think about it. If you don't get old, what happens?
I don't know.
You die.
I didn't get it.
If you never get old.
That's true. We're all heading there.
Okay, I gotta cut a little tiny bit off, but I'll be alright. Gotta cut the last 2 little boogers off. Come here, you little. Millie just might not, she might be sleeping, huh? Oh, I gotta take it off. Do it. Look at it! Look what I did! Ah!
Ooh, is everything. Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll get it back. I'll get it back. See, that was a bad move. Everything was going so well, and we were going to finish up on time and everything. And then look at that. That's okay. We'll get it. And it won't look bad. It'll look as nice as it ever did. You just wait and see. I got ways. I've been doing this kind of stuff for a long time, so I got ways. I got ways to get around difficulties. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy comes back here. That made me mad. Alright, let's see if I got it matched up here, because I don't want to have it all out of kilter. Just because I had a little mayhem going on. Yeah. I take this out. That's too mushy. Just add a little bit of glue, wouldn't you know it? But if I hadn't had that spread out along there on the bottom, I would have been adding a lot more than this. Okay, so now I put a little Valentina bead in there. Alright, go get in there. Come on. Now. Come on, you. So I want it to be even. I don't want it to be off. I think that's about right. Okay, so now where's my piece? There it is. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good. Alright, so now I might have to add a little bit more glue to that because I might have got it smushed off. Well, at least you see what you have to do if that happens to you. And you know what? At some point in time it will. Because it does. This stuff happens. So when you have to see how to fix it, then you know. Okay, that is a little messy, but I can get that straightened out later if I have to. So now I'm going to get this along in here. Come on, you. Get up here. Let's do it. Come over here. Yeah. And I'll move this up here. Alright. Yeah, it's still one too long.
Oh, your hair's in the way.
Sorry, thank you. Alright, now it's good. I'm going to hold it up. Okay, I got my north off kilter a little bit. I don't want to do that. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good with this. It's all in the right place. Hold it up to the other one. Yep. I like it. So now what I have to do is just put my ending thing on. So now what I have to do that is I have these locking jump rings. I think JBB makes them. They're kind of expensive, and I think they discontinued them too, wouldn't you know it? But I had a few, so I thought, well, I'll use them because they have this ornamental pattern to them. The ornamental patterned jumps that I had a few weeks ago, they flew off the shelves, and then I had to wait for them to restock them, but I think they have now, so I probably won't put an order in. Okay, I cut that bottom off. I handled it a bit rough. I might have to use that in another collage because it kind of got rid of something I needed for the design. So I just cut it one side at a time like this. Yeah, one side at a time is better. Gently, gently. Less cleanup, less filing, less everything. See, I heard it crunch.
Yeah, I heard it crunch too.
Yeah, see, this is what happens, guys. I want to show you this. If you're not careful. And I thought it was being, it just smashed that to bits. So I'll have to use that in some other mosaic where I won't show. I got another chance to do it right, so let's do it right. Because I do want to use this. Get off there. Okay. So I'll get it as far away from that I can. And I'll come in sideways after it. Come on. There we go. Flip. Flip.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's a little bit of roughness there, but maybe I can get it. Okay, I could turn that up later. Alright, so I want to get that, and then I had another, I wanted to do one of these. There they are. So, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this on first, facing forward, and then I'm going to put this, that's the damaged one. Okay, here's one. Okay, this, and now I have to come up through here. And then it'll be okay. With all that stuff hanging on you might say, oh, what are you doing, Brenda? It's all going to fall off. No, it's lightweight enough. It should be okay. Should be. I'm living a little dangerous and reckless, I know. Okay, this needs to go under. There we go. A lot of times you can do it with your fingers. I want to use these because I don't really need a locking, thing there, but I like the pattern on it, so I did. Okay, so here's my little earrings. Like that. They're not too bad. You can do. These are kind of like a cross between bead mosaic and mini assemblage. This is like mini itty bitty assemblage. So I call it bead mosaic. Okay, pretty. Does look real cute whenever I put the hooks on them. And these will also be very, very pretty when I put the hooks on them. Of the two, I don't know which I like best, because I like the movement of the compass in that. It's glitzy and pretty. I don't know, something about this one really talks to me. I like to do this in another bunch of colors. Anyway, okay, so that's what I had for you guys today. I hope maybe you'll grab a few of these and have some fun, or maybe, you have something in your own stash at home already that works just fine for this, which is good. Go ahead and do it. And join us at the Bisa Boutiques Creative Group on Facebook. This is where we show what we do with the stuff we buy at Bisa Boutiques, and also we continue to learn new projects, and we talk about things like displaying our jewelry, photographing it, our Etsy stores, you name it, we talk about it in conjunction with the products from Bisa Boutiques and how they can be used for the optimum best so that you can use them to have fun, make gifts, sell them, and make money. How about that? So anyway, so here we go. This is it. I'm going to give them to Javi. She'll take a good picture. And I hope you enjoyed the project. And we will be back with you next week with another cool project. How's that? You guys have been great. Thank you.